Hey guys, welcome to my workshop. I'm glad you're here. I've got an update for you about the future of my channel, so stay tuned. Okay, if you've noticed, here within the last 2 to 3 months, I haven't been as regular on my updates, on my uploads, on a lot of stuff. In fact, most of the last videos have just been quick tips and they've been talky videos, not a lot of projects. And there's a reason for that. We have a baby on the way, so there's a lot of house prep that's got to be done. But in the midst of all that house prep, I've done a lot of thinking about the channel and what I want to do with this and kind of the direction that I'm going to go. I'm going to talk about that right now. So if you've recently done a sticker swap with me, you might have received one of these new cards that I've sent. I used to have regular business card size type of card that I would send, but I went ahead and did a different thing. I wanted to go square, something that shows more about the YouTube part. But on the top, I ended up putting, on the back rather, I ended up putting 3 words. And the 3 words are DIY, tips, and projects. And that's what I kind of thought fit with my channel at that time. Now, months later, after making those cards, I really now know exactly where I want to take this channel. Now, I've been doing this YouTube thing for at least 3 to 4 years now, and I've always been a little bit here, a little bit there on what I was doing. Started off as country primitive stuff. I do nothing like that anymore. So, what was my goal with this channel? So that's what it is right there. It's DIY, tips, and projects. So here's the future. The tips, they're going to continue just like I've always done, but they're going to be broadened. They're not always going to be just about the workshop and woodworking. It might be about house things too, because the DIY part of it is not only my DIY show, but now I've realized that, hey, I've done so much in this house. I live in a 1950s era house. So there's always things to do. And I'm constantly remodeling places. As you saw, I also remodeled one of our rooms and put it into a bookshelf. So that is the kind of video that I want to start putting out more, because that's what I just do all the time in the shop. So right now we're doing something in our kitchen. I put up a fake beam, and there's other things that are happening as well. And they're going to be documented and put up here on YouTube. So that's where the DIY comes. They're a little bit more of an invasive, more extensive DIY, but it's still me doing it myself. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And then as far as the projects, well, that's going to be exactly what I've always done, which is building different things that either my wife makes or wants me to make, or I want to make, or just things I want to make. I've got a couple ideas of things that I've been wanting to build that really don't hold a lot of value when it comes to being useful, but they're just things I want to do. So that's going to be coming down. So apart from all of that, that is the direction that I'm going on this channel. So if you've been following me from the beginning up to now you've seen the change, you've seen the progression, you've seen the shop change, and you've seen my video quality change. Everything has just slowly been getting better and better, and this is the one area that I've always struggled with, just wanting to know, what am I going to do? A long time I talked to Cody from Wrangler Star and had a good long conversation with him about what do you do with your channel, and he had given me the advice to just do what you want to do. It's your channel, record everything. And so at the time I thought, I don't want to record everything. That's not what my channel's about. I was watching people like Paul Jackman and Matthias Wandel and these different people that always just made a project and recorded it, and that's what I wanted to do. But the reality was that's not what I always did. And so now, looking back at what Cody said, I really take that more to heart and realize that there's so much in our house that I do that falls under the category of DIY, doing it yourself. So that is exactly why I went that route, is that I'm just going to start recording everything that I do in this house. But it's going to revolve around wood or remodeling. There's projects I do with plumbing, like when I boxed in our water softener and where the water heater is going to go. That's kind of that, but I'm not going to show invasive plumbing or a bunch of electrical stuff. It's all stuff that I can do. It's just not something I'm going to put on YouTube because it's not really exactly the woodworking part. I don't want to lose the identity of woodworking, but I want to make sure that I'm just providing all 3 of those categories: the DIY, the tips, and the projects. All right. So guys, I hope that clears the air. I hope that gives you an update on where we're at. Our baby is about to be born probably in the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for hanging in there with me, and I'll see you next time.